Hi, I'm Darrell,
And I'm Elia.
and we are Black Nerdy Scholars. Oh, I started, I've been, I haven't been working out, I haven't been going to the gym, but I've started just, in between games of, whatever game that I'm playing, get up and just, hit a few squats.
Period.
Hit a couple
squats,
push-ups. But
some
I'll do
push-ups.
one set. No, not an extent. It's just yeah, okay. And
Push-ups
I
are
mean,
no jokes. That's one
push-ups
of
are
the best
annoying.
body weight exercises.
Especially with my body weight, big ass. Never mind. Let me not. No self hate. No self hate.
That's why the calisthenics girlies be so fit.
Yeah. Oh, what is the gentrification one? What is the
Pilates?
my friend Pilates. I have a friend that does Pilates. She does she does I don't know how often, but at 6 a.m. she goes to Pilates. She's been hitting that hoe.
I always respect the people who go to the gym in the morning.
I wish that was me. I wish I could get up, go to the gym, take my shower, eat my food, eat my breakfast, start my day. But I don't.
I actually do that, but you know what the problem is? I'm not waking up at 6 a.m. doing this. I'm waking up and it's 10, and it's it'll take me 2 hours to actually get myself to the gym, and then I go to the gym, and now I'm back, and then I shower, and then I eat, and now it's 6 p.m. and I'm like, shit. But yeah, I'm not a morning. I don't.
Here's what I'm thinking. Here's my understanding of it. I think our ancestors have had to wake up too early in the morning for too long. And so me sleeping in, that's rebellion, baby. That's revolution. No, but jokes aside, I don't know. It's just, I find I'm happier when I don't wake up to an alarm clock.
Honestly, true.
I vastly, deeply prefer waking up to just the sun hitting me. And the sun don't wake up till 9.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I wish.
I also like the time, even when it comes to work and stuff. I like the idea of time being a little looser, you know? Okay, yeah, we could start at 3, but it's also cool if we start at 3:30, you know, that kind of vibe. Fuck time.
Can I ask you a question about your gym stuff? This is not what I thought I was gonna ask, but here it is.
Sure.
Not to bring up gender again, but I'm glad you did that. That actually helps me get this question out. Do you is there any gender shit that happens to you at the gym? Because you're a Black woman. Black women are socialized to be perceived stereotypically to be more masculine. And then to go to the gym is to, and many people's understanding of gym culture is to masculinize oneself more. What's that like, man? What's up with that?
I do find that there's a lot of conversations surrounding the gym and the type of gym girlies you could be. They're like, you're either a muscle mommy or you're a cardio bunny. So I do find
the two genders of woman.
Yes, you either do straight fucking cardio or you're pumping weights and eating creatine like it's fucking candy.
Yeah, like a thing you eat a lot.
Yes. I haven't really had problems with this. perhaps maybe I'm not super shredded yet, but sure. I do find that some men are kind of weird about women who lift weights because they're muscles are for boys. Girls should just run on the treadmill and fucking eat in a deficit and be skinny.
Yeah.
And there are girls I see those girls in the gym all the time. I'm like, oh, bet.
Period.
That would drive me insane.
Go on mile 5. Cardio. Period. Yeah. I can't do it. I'm too tall and my knees give out and I'm heavy. That's a lot of weight to run for more than a mile.
honestly, I've been trying to get back into running more, but
Mm-hmm.
I can't run like I used to. I can
Mm-hmm.
do like conditioning days where I run a bit, but I can't.
Mm-hmm.
I'm finding I can't be a runner in the same way, and I'm just accepting that my mobility is not the same as it was, and you know what? That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
I
I've been
think
trying
that's
to
also
simply
yeah.
walk more
Oh
because
yeah.
since I've been done with coursework, I don't need to walk to campus anymore,
Hmm.
and so that's like 2 miles a day, 4 days a week that I'm not getting of just
Yeah,
steps. Um, and I don't like that. And so I'm trying to just get up and walk around more.
for sure.
Um,
Like walking around, I've been like, I forced myself to take the stairs versus the elevator. I'm
yeah,
like
same.
even like little shit like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, the gym is fun, but also I feel like I've been learning
Is
certain.
it?
Yeah, I do think it's fun. Well, no, okay,
Okay, I
I
need
think certain days are
you
fun.
I need you to walk through what is
What's fun?
fun about the gym
Okay,
because I have yet to enjoy my time exercising.
I gotta say, I love arm day. Which is not, I know that's not super standard for the femme girlies. I know the stereotype is we all love glute day. I actually hate leg day. I hate leg day so much. It's super tiring. It exerts so much energy, and it's hard. But arm day is fun. Like just
Hmm.
when I'm just like doing the bicep curls and the fly the
Hmm.
why did I forget what these are called? Maybe also I think because I've always been a girl with weak arms, so I think I've been a bit. I was like a little insecure about that. So seeing myself become stronger and get strong arms, I
I guess I just don't see.
are why it's fun.
I don't feel like you've explained to me what is fun about that.
I just I really like the arm movement shit. I just
Is it just like you gotta like it? Is it an acquired taste? Is it like beer? Because I hate beer, and I
I
never
don't know
acquired that taste.
because like I don't think I'm ever gonna love leg day.
Uh huh.
Like I don't like it's a necessity. I don't want a flat
Okay.
ass or I want super thick fucking hamstrings. But I think
Okay.
it becomes less about learning to love the gym and more about like doing it to the point where it's like, oh shit, it just becomes part of your routine, which is not super motivating, but
I'm
it
not good with routines.
but
I hate routines.
there are things you do regularly that including your regular schedule programming shit.
No. I mean, I guess
How many
I
times you play League this week?
ever this week.
No, this week.
All right. Okay. Okay. Now, first of all, rude. Why are you outing me? Why are you outing me as a player of League? Don't play League,
Bleep the
kids.
game out.
Yeah. Um. uh. Are you saying individual games or just times I've sat down to play League?
You play regularly, don't you?
Mm, I I don't know. I mean,
You game regularly.
more regularly than a person that doesn't play League.
That's like the worst answer.
But I don't play League as much as people that do play League.
That's not comforting to some that as someone who never plays League.
Good.
That
Don't play
no.
League. Don't play League, kids.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah,
I've
no.
separated myself from my
I'm
toxic
actually,
League
you know what?
friends.
I'm leaning in. I'm gonna use this opportunity to talk about League of Legends.
Bet.
League of Legends gets a bad rap that they both deserve and also can't shake off.
My
Because
Kakarot League friends were terrible, but sorry, continue.
yeah, no, you're right. Like I started playing League as a teenager, go figure. And I played with people that I thought were better than me, and it was mostly like casual. I never really played ranked. I hated playing ranked because I hated competing. But it was fine. But even when we were playing casually, even when we were just playing quick matches, so many people were so awful. Like there's something about not just competition, but the MOBA competition that really brings out the worst in a lot of people, especially with that like veil of anonymity, right? It's a lot easier to say slurs and mean things when people can't find you.
And that's why the internet is a wild place right now.
However, when you hear people talk about League, people will say, don't play League, including me. Don't play League. Don't invest. Do not do it. It's too late. It is a drug. And like not in the cool, haha, funny euphoria drugs, and like the sad, haha, euphoria drugs.
I like that's how you distinguish the euphoria.
You know what I mean. You know what I mean.
Yeah. Labyrinth is not playing when these drugs are
Labyrinth doesn't play when you play League, for sure. It is dead silent, and you look up to find yourself alone, sweaty in a dark room with cum stains all over your walls. Like, it's not good. However, I think mechanically League is a well-made game. Now, people that play League will not agree with that. I think a lot of people that play League that really like League will be like, no, the game is dog shit. You can't do shit. Everything's bad.
Why do they play?
Because they're addicts. They're addicts. They can't get a fucking enough. It scratches its itch. But
me watching Love Island.
I think when you do well, it feels good. It is such a high. And it's such a high because the game controls well. Sometimes. They're like, obviously there are bugs, there are balancing issues that come and go. But I think at its core, if you take away every person that plays it, if you look at it without the user base, League is a good game. But then you got to put the user base back in, and then all of a sudden it's a bad game. Because it's really easy. It's really easy to find yourself in a cycle of like, I did really good. I know I'm this tier of good. And I'm perceiving other people as beneath me. And when people that I've perceived to be beneath me do better than me, there's a cognitive dissonance that you can't get away from. And I think that's the biggest issue. It's just like a series of micro cognitive dissonances for 30 minutes at a time, over and over and over again, for years for some people. That a lot of people, especially teenage boys who are that are pushed, that are produced to be hyper competitive in a way that they define themselves by their victories. It's just really hard to, like, even when I approach the game now from the position of like, it's just a game, this doesn't mean anything, if you lose you lose, like it's fine, it's good, it's totally fine. But sometimes even with that mindset, I'll be playing and then I'll be halfway into a game and then I'll go, I'm not having fun, don't play another game. And then guess what the fuck I do?
Keep playing
that bitch. Oh my god. It's addictive.
I'm not saying this because these are like the same kind of games. Honestly, I have no idea. But it seems to be, because I feel like there's different games I think of that are like boy games where you compete and whatnot. So how would you distinguish like the competitive aspect of like League versus Rivals, since Rivals is like the only kind of
Rivals is also getting just as bad when it comes to the player base. Like when it comes to the player base, it's toxic on Rivals. I've stopped playing Rivals. I haven't played Rivals in a minute. I liked Rivals. I enjoyed it, but I think for me personally, for my personal enjoyment, I would prefer to have a dedicated group of friends that play Rivals.
To play with, yeah.
This isn't me asking or requesting, don't like read into it. It's just like, I can only have so much fun loading in by myself in a way that I don't feel like League is as hindered by.
I've never played Rivals without that one time I played you, and then without my friends inviting me. Like, I can't see myself being like, hey, let me just hop on that Rivals real quick.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Rivals was good. I mean, I enjoyed it.
Speaking of Rivals, Marvel.
Is that the segue? Is that the
Yes.
is that the segue? Is that the
Yes.
segue? Speaking of Marvel and all those things, right? As of the day that we're recording this, let me get it out. Let me get it out.
Sorry.
Let me get it out before you start laughing.
So funny. Sorry.
As of the day we're recording this, it has come out that Jonathan Majors is making his repilot. He's making his new debut back in the film industry. But he's gonna be in a film produced by the Daily Wire. Now, if any of you heard like, I was trying to do a thing.
My fault.
It's okay. I forgive you.
I got ADHD.
Wow. So do I. Relax. If you haven't heard of the Daily, or if you feel like you've heard of the Daily Wire but can't place it, it is Ben Shapiro, vocal right-wing grifter and man who can't make wife come. It is his company.
Anti-WAP.
Yeah. Get a bucket and a mop for that wet ass pussy. Sorry.
That's really how he sounds. I'm scared.
That is how he sounds. Yeah.
Don't do that
I used to be able to do a real clean Ben Shapiro. I don't have it anymore. He's kind of fallen out of the zeitgeist. Except for right now, where Ben Shapiro is producing a movie with Jonathan Majors, and we found out that it's going to be allegedly. I have to look more into it. It's allegedly him and Zachary Levi, the other right wing goof.
What was he in?
Shazam.
Oh,
he was in Shazam.
You know what Zachary Levi is to me?
White.
Yeah, but some of his features kind of remind me of John Hamm and who's the Quiet Place office dude?
John Krasinski.
Yeah, like he has similar features to them, but like he's not real in the sense that I just forget he exists until I see him again. But I'm like, oh, I probably have seen you before, and maybe I thought you were one of those other white men, but you're not. Like,
yeah. Allegedly, it is Jonathan Majors and Zachary Levi playing twins in allegedly what is set to be the anti-woke Sinners,
which I'm like, I really want to know what they mean by that. Like,
you know what they mean by that. So it's gonna be one of two things. It's gonna be like, what if we did Sinners, but it's like the scary movie version of Sinners, where it's like shot for shot, almost, or it's like beat for beat, except we make a parody. Or it's going to be like trying to do a period piece, except they're like, actually, the white man has it bad too.
I bet you there's going to be a scenario where they're going to explain why Zachary Levi can call Jonathan Majors' character the N-word because they're twins.
Yeah. They're going to talk about the N-word for sure.
We better stop before they cease and desist us because we told them
for leaking the script. Yeah. It's gonna be these twins. One of them, it's gonna be like, we grew up together, but the white one's adopted or something, and then he was raised around all these black people. Yeah. It's gonna be that for sure.
Oh, we're cooked because this is definitely gonna be the movie. They're definitely gonna get us for this.
Yeah, I think I'm least interested. I think it's funny, and I'm not gonna watch it. I'm just like dreading the internet discourse that's gonna come out after it, because stop hate watching.
You're giving them power, and
you're giving them power. Just let it be stupid and dumb.
They're counting on your fucking outrage.
They love your outrage.
That's how they make money.
Bunch of losers hoping that you get angry enough to give them money.
Like, we need to treat it like that Sydney Sweeney movie.
Yeah,
where she played the boxer.
Don't know what that is. I don't know what movie you're talking about.
Although I'm disheartened because, well, I knew the housemaid would probably do better because it has like Amanda Seyfried in it, and
Yeah, and I
the
love
housemaid
her.
was, yeah.
Also,
I was
like,
actually,
also it's supposed to be like really hot or something. It's gonna be
yeah.
like it's supposed to be a little like smutty. Is it spicy?
Oh yeah, the housemaid is
Kind of thing.
pretty spicy. I read it because of book talk, but I'm like, wait, actually,
Sure.
this was fun. Actually, I like the
Yeah.
main character. I was actually quite disappointed when I saw Sydney Sweeney was cast as her because I'm like, in
Damn.
what world does Sydney Sweeney just give? She did a bit in prison and she's like a hardened New Yorker.
Yeah, I did not know that was the setup for that movie.
Yeah, that's who Sydney Sweeney's playing. But
Huh.
honestly, back to other.
What did she go to jail for?
Oh, she saved her. She basically rescued her friend from being sexually assaulted. It was like in college, and she like walked into her dorm mate being assaulted, and she like beat that nigga so bad she got attempted murder or something. It was like very much she should not have been in jail. That much is evident. But yeah.
Back to Jonathan Majors.
Yeah.
What are you doing, man? I mean, I guess like work's not coming through.
Fuck no. But I'm like, damn, is it the best we could do now?
So in my mind, so I don't want to say this does not necessarily indicate anybody's, particularly Jonathan Majors, politics, except it kind of does. But that's not what I want to talk about. I don't care as much about that. I really don't. I think that conversation goes nowhere. When it's like, oh, but you're helping the other side. Is sure, whatever. Like a lot of people make a lot of concessions. This is just one that a lot of people would say is too far, right? I'm not saying that this is what Jonathan Majors doing.
Yeah.
But most people understand that if you are starving, like sometimes you steal. Sometimes you steal things. Stealing is a crime. Stealing is a crime. I'm not condoning stealing. Don't put that on me. But
let's not blame the stealing. The people aren't stealing to steal. It didn't start with the stealing, you know.
Most people aren't stealing to steal. Now, hold on. A lot of middle class, middle-aged white women steal to steal.
Yeah.
They
shoplifting is an aesthetic.
Ooh,
it was really big on Tumblr actually. Like boosting culture.
Mm-hmm.
Like
I love boosters.
Who would post their boost hauls.
Boost haul is crazy.
Yeah, they would post their
What's up, YouTube? Hauls. Welcome back with my boost haul. I stole this lipstick. I don't know why I did like gamer
so, you know.
Yeah.
Anything went.
This is a day in my life as a booster. Yeah. So like I understand Jonathan Majors probably isn't getting like work done. Just because of all the stuff happening doesn't mean his dream is no longer to be an actor. So like I get going like, well, they're offering me a job. People don't like me anyway. I might as well get paid for it, which is how a lot of grifters end up grifting. But I digress. It's just such a shame. It's just really such a shame that he was on, I don't even want to say a pedestal, but he was like right at the beginning of really strong forward momentum. And I think the thing that I'm mourning most, maybe not most, but most like the mourning that is most prominent in my head right now is the potential that he lost when he hit that white girl.
Cause I remember watching him in Lovecraft Country a few years ago, and I'm like, he's a sensational actor. I really enjoy seeing him on screen. But then he had to go hit on white women.
He had to go hit that white girl. Golly. I gotta admit. Go ahead.
I was gonna say it's interesting because, you know, whether or not you're gonna fall out of favor if you're some kind of abuser, it really depends on like the time and moment. Because of course,
time, place, victim.
Yeah. Oh, I don't want to talk about Chris Brown, but
oh my god,
if he would hit a white girl,
tours and shit. Excuse me.
And his fan base is.
If he got caught hitting a white girl, he probably allegedly. I wouldn't be surprised if he fucking did.
I mean, yeah, he's hit multiple women.
Abusers abuse. Who knew? I was gonna say about Lovecraft Country. I didn't love it.
Oh no, it was not that good.
Okay, cool.
It
Okay,
started
I'm
off
glad.
really good. I think it started off really
I
strong.
think those first 2 episodes, incredible when they're doing the traveling and they get into the sundown town and then they first start dipping into the eldritch stuff, and then they went back home, and then it like slowed to a crazy halt. I didn't think Jonathan Majors' arc was that interesting, and I didn't think, what's her name, Girl Smollett, Journey Smollett, I didn't think her arc was that interesting. And then
waste of a great actress.
I thought, what's the actress that's in Sinners that was in Lovecraft Country?
Wumney. I forgot her. I don't know. I'm like,
all right,
but her
let's
name is Wumney.
Let's look it up.
Wunmi Musaku.
Mummy Mosaku. I thought her arc was really interesting.
She was way more
I thought
interesting
she was
than her sister.
the best part of the show. Her, like, if anyone hasn't seen Lovecraft Country or they just need the reminder, Wumni Masako's character played a character whose name I don't remember, but her character, her storyline was that she got this special potion serum thing that turned her into a white woman. And there was a lot of body horror to, like, she would like shed her skin, like quite literally shed her black skin to like emerge this white woman. And she got to live as a white woman. She like got to like apply to jobs and stuff like that. But even as she was operating as a white woman, she hated the role that white women too are placed in. Right? She didn't like being, and I'm gonna use this word carefully because just like don't linger. She didn't like the taught submissiveness, the pleasantry of white womanhood. And so
the domicile.
That's the best word. Thank you so much. That is the best word. She didn't really like it. And there's that whole arc, and then she started fucking the dude woman that also took it. It's a whole thing. I thought it was really interesting. But I think as a whole, I thought it was kind of whack. I think a lot of it was kind of whack.
I think it had great potential. I feel like the world was very
potential man, Jonathan Majors.
The world building was really interesting, and it started off strong, but I don't think it was worth all the problems, and I don't think it was worth playing a role in. I think about how it played a role in Michael K. Williams' relapsing, and I'm like, I feel like I get an icky feeling about how some of the actors and all that were treated, and I'm like, no, it's just I wouldn't say it was worth it. Not that like that's how you measure art per se, but I'm like, was it worth all the pain? No.
Yeah.
It was not. It was not.
Yeah. I completely agree. And I do think potential is really back to what I was saying, just the loss and potential in this dude that was having a crazy run a few years ago. There's
the way I was in the streets defending that man. They was calling him civil rights spine and shit. I was right there. I was right there. I can't lie.
Yeah, and he looked like I was born by the river.
And I think the combination of his born by the river face and his body, I was like, hell yeah.
Yeah, and then he had like that because he was in like Harder They Fall. He was in Creed 3. He was in some of the worst Marvel stuff.
It was wild good. Like he had such good. He wanted to mess it up because he wanted.
And like there is a world where he kind of gets put into the like dedicated oof of Ryan Coogler.
He could have been right. Guess what? You know what I think? I think that if it weren't for what happened to him, I think he potentially would have been in Sinners.
I have seen that. I've seen people speculate that the twins role was originally supposed to be them too. I don't know if that's true. I honestly don't believe that.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I believe that. But I could have seen him right in the.
I could see him in the film for sure.
Yeah.
sure. But then he hit that white girl. Yeah. I think
Also,
or
no, this is just the offhand comment. Meagan Good in him. What is? I try not to think about that relationship too much. Marriage.
I found there was something refreshing about their relationship.
Oh,
because it's like, man, they don't do fake relationships like they used to. Right? The last like real good public fake relationship is like what Taylor Swift and the Chiefs nigga, the one with the dick that she sang about in her album.
Travis
Kelce,
Cole's ex-boyfriend.
Yeah. I allegedly, but it has that same kind of like, how did you two get in a room together?
Yeah, like you can't tell me it wasn't totally because they were trying to recreate his image to be. He wanted to win back the black crowd. Yeah. So it's like, Meagan Good is perfect. She's I feel bad. I almost call her a mid actress, but that's not nice.
She's definitely not been in like what's the word I'm looking for?
She's black famous
stuff. She's black famous. But even in her black fame, she hasn't been in too many really public, visible, like acclaimed things in the last.
And then the really good things I've seen her in, she's not someone I think of as like the strong actor in it. Like I don't know if you've seen Eve's Bayou, but
yes, I've seen Eve's Bayou.
I hate that movie so much, but I think about how
that movie.
I think about how Jodie Smollett, amazing actress.
Whoa, Jodie Smollett is. We mentioned her twice. Love her down. I know.
Oh,
I just funny that we mentioned to her for projects.
Oh, mentioned her twice. Yeah,
she's not the focus of what the conversation is. Love her down.
Oh yeah, she's just that nigga.
Yeah, she's great. Her brother's weird. Juicy.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't.
Juicy Smollett.
Juicy is great.
Oh yeah, I know that's not mine. I got that from someone. I don't remember, but somebody called him Juicy Smollett once, and I took that shit and ran. Yeah.
Honestly, I think of when I think of him, besides like his controversy, I think of the Empire where they're covering a song and he's like, "This the type of song that makes a man love a man," and then you just see who was our Terrence Howard's character, and he's like, and then he like stops. Like I don't know if you've ever seen that gif of where he's dancing and then like he stops and goes straight.
That sounds familiar.
But yeah, that's because he's reacting to the man loves a man part, of course.
Yeah.
Also wild, but growing up is realizing, is Terrence Howard the characters he plays? Honestly, yeah.
It may be.
Like, he used to scare me because of how evil he was. And I'm like, wait, he's kind of evil in real life.
He's not evil in, I don't remember seeing him much. The only role that I visually remember him being in that I know I've seen is Iron Man 1. Specifically.
Wait,
I never watched Empire, so
is he in For Color Girls? Did I imagine that?
That sounds right. That sounds
right. Because you got Michael Ealy, he throws the kids out the window, and then is Terrence Howard no, he's not the gay one, because the gay one is that other dude who be in movies.
Let's see. Janet Jackson, Whoopi Goldberg, Kerry Washington, Thandie Newton.
So you doing the bending. It's sad because like
Tessa Thompson's in it. I didn't know that.
It's actually
I'm not seeing him.
Oh, not I imagine. Sorry, wrong light skin.
Wow, you're just seeing light skin. Omari Hardwick, is that who you're thinking?
Yeah, Michael he's the bending.
Yeah, he's the one. So you're the one doing the bending. Yeah. That's not Terrence Howard. Yeah.
But honestly, I hate to say it, but honestly, that was a very surface level of how like it's interesting because I know men think of sex with men oftentimes in that way. Like, it's not gay because I'm doing the bending, you know?
Yeah. Well, I mean, for a lot of men, at its core, sex and really just life is about little more than proving dominance over your community.
Yeah, so you gotta be the doer.
You gotta be the doer. Yeah, you gotta be the one doing the bending. Then it's not gay. Then it's a hole. I'm fucking a hole.
Yeah,
I fuck all kinds of holes. Oh shit! I kicked my
not
desk.
The whole earthquake.
That's how much I need to be in those holes. Yeah. Yeah. What were we talking about? Jonathan Majors. Jonathan Majors. Yeah. Yeah, no. He was in he was in Loki.
Oh
And
yeah,
I
say more.
loved his role in Loki. I was so excited for the next phase of Marvel.
Who does he play? Because
He
I'm
plays
far from that.
Oh, okay. So in Loki season 1, he plays quote unquote he who remains. But functionally he plays the figure Kang the Conqueror, like one of his alternate versions. And then he plays
Who's Kang?
Kang the Conqueror is a Marvel villain that is like he's a interdimensional emperor that conquers timelines. And if I remember correctly, I haven't read most of his shit, but and so most of my knowledge of Kang the Conqueror came from like the cartoon, specifically the Avengers cartoon show. But if I remember correctly, he's a pest because it's a bunch of different alternate versions of himself, and the moment you kill one, two more niggas step in and are like, aha, we've been waiting for him to die, now
He's
it's
like
our
a Hydra
turn.
creature.
I wouldn't describe him like that. I think it's more like he is so oppressed, he's supposed to be so oppressive that it doesn't matter what you do, he is inevitable kind of thing. However, Thanos already said that line in the MCU.
So they had to find a new thing, a new shtick.
I mean, I think they tried. I think a lot of people think Marvel's downturn. I wouldn't say downfall yet. I think after this year we'll decide if they have a downfall or not. And it's leaning that way. It's not looking good.
They debuted the new Avengers.
The new Avengers, I think, is supposed to be either this year or next year. And everything I'm hearing about it sounds bad, terrifying.
Not good. Shame. I like that little white girl who is a grown ass woman. Florence.
You gotta be. Oh, I love Florence Pugh. I loved her.
She's like, great.
I think a lot of people checked out of Marvel, one, because they already hit such a good ending. Endgame, excellent ending to what should be the book. And then they kept making more. And I was like, I like this stuff. This is my jam. This has been the last decade of my life. I'd be fine with another decade of like the same quality. And then COVID hit, and no one saw that coming, except the people that did, but whatever. And then COVID and the like corporateness of Disney just clashed on top of whatever any kind of projects. And so like so many projects that like projects were interesting, but a lot of them failed. And the other part is like this is also the point where they started putting non-white men as leads, and then the Trump of it all, and then Biden was president, and like we just got to a point where Marvel fans were so polarized that anytime that anyone was any kind of shade darker than Florence Pugh and didn't have a penis, it's a problem. But people,
they said woke ruin Marvel.
Literally, there are so many people that are like woke ruin Marvel, and it didn't. a lot of tiny things kind of stacked up. Like people also think that Jonathan Majors ruined Marvel. People think that they had a plan, and then Jonathan Majors hit that white girl, and then the plan fell apart. But that's not true.
That can't be it, because why didn't they just recast his ass then?
No one knows. And if there was a character to recast, it'd be Kang. Because his whole thing is that there's a bunch of infinite dimensions. I keep hitting my desk, so if you're watching this, I'm sorry if you get seasick.
Infinite dimensions.
There's infinite dimensions, and there are all these different dimension like versions
just
of
pull
him.
A nigga from a different dimension.
It would have fit to pull a nigga from a different dimension. I wouldn't be surprised if a part of the contract was that Jonathan Majors must play Kang. and he can't. There, you can't just go get another Kang.
Damn.
But I don't know any of the specifics. I don't know any of the behind the scenes stuff. Who knows? But the cracks were showing before that. Because, like, first of all, Marvel's always been kind of mid. Like, when it comes to quality, I love it because I like nerdy shit and I like Marvel and I like superheroes. And some of their highs were really high. But most of the movies were okay.
If I would have gotten into Marvel around the era where it was just, you know, the Iron Man movies and Thor and like those, I probably would have been like, no.
Yeah.
I'm an Iron Man hater. The first movie was okay. Second movie was pretty good, but the third movie was booty.
Hard to disagree.
I don't know how this,
Hard to disagree. I think the first Iron Man's good and is the baseline. I think Marvel, like Marvel movies, need to be as good as Iron Man to get a pass. And like, it's not perfect.
I hated it so bad.
You're more than welcome to feel that way. I don't agree. I think the second one's ass. I think this Iron Man 2 is dog shit doo doo.
Where's the one where they try to make him have feelings and stuff? Or they're like, it felt like they were trying to do
PTSD.
Like, yeah,
that's the third one.
Okay, yeah, I was checked out by
a lot of people don't like the third one, but less so for the reasons you've listed.
Okay.
People don't like Iron Man 3 because of the switcheroo with the Mandarin character. But I'm in the camp that I think it works. I think it fits. I've come around.
What switch happened?
Mandarin in the comics is this like ancient Chinese stereotype bad guy with like elemental powers. And in Iron Man 3, they have a Mandarin character, but spoilers for this like decade-old movie. You find out that the Mandarin is actually just an actor who was hired by like the real bad guy to pretend to lead a terrorist organization to hide their experiments. And a lot of people are like, oh, what the fuck? What the fuck? That's not the Mandarin from the comics. Nobody liked the Mandarin from the comics. In fact, Iron Man wasn't super popular before Iron Man 1. Really? Yeah, there's a reason why they could afford it. He was one of the lesser popular ones. If I remember correctly. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's
true. It's wild because I feel like from an outside perspective, like someone who grew up outside of like the Marvel nerdy sphere, I feel like Iron Man is one of the ones I would hear the most about, like the boys loving.
Really?
Like they
like because of the movie
Iron Man. Oh, I don't. I'm not sure. Actually.
Like the movie, like Robert Downey Jr. really did a lot of rehabilitation of the character, along with rehabilitation of himself. And I really liked the movie. The movie did a good job, but I think before the movie, I don't think a lot of people didn't care.
Okay,
he was not super beloved before the movie, and now he is, and now he's so beloved that people won't let go of Robert Downey Jr. But that's a different issue. Like as a concept, sure. Speak your truth, mama. He's infuriating for sure. Like in the movies, he's infuriating. He is. There's an ego to the character where he wants to do the right thing, but he can't do the right thing unless it's him doing the right thing, which causes more problems. I find it fun to watch, but if you don't find it fun to watch, I'm sure it's infuriating watching this train wreck of a man train wreck his way to victory, to saving people.
I love pathetic men usually,
and he's the best when he's pathetic. I think Robert Downey Jr. does a really good job of making him pathetic at the times. But yeah, Jonathan Majors, right? Marvel movies have always been kind of hit or miss, and so when COVID happened, the first one was WandaVision, and it was very diverse. Some people really liked it, a lot of people really didn't like it.
I think I watched one episode.
I enjoyed the first parts. And I think the ending was ass. And then it was the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Most people didn't care. I actually really liked it, but it was mid. It was mid.
I hate to say it, but like I kind of do like Anthony Mackie.
I like Anthony Mackie too.
I like him.
And I enjoyed that work. I think it was
I enjoy
corny and
him.
it wasn't the best. I really enjoyed it. I think him
I
and
enjoy him,
Sebastian Stan
yeah.
have good chemistry. Right? And then after that one, oh my god, it's been so long.
What are the other Marvel shows? They was really
Post-Endgame.
pushing them out for a minute.
Yeah, that was one of the bigger issues. It was just too fucking many. It was just too many.
I gave up. I'm like, I'm never gonna catch up on Marvel. I quit. Um, I'll just leave my last watched Marvel movie at Captain America: Winter Soldier, which I've since now repaired.
Yeah.
I will say.
But it was like Black Widow came out. No one really. It wasn't very good. Not a lot of people watched it. Shang-Chi came out. That one I thought was really good for the first act, and then the second act was really slow, and then the third act was bad. I think a lot of these projects are really divisive, except for Loki. Most people really liked Loki, and that's the one that
Everybody
Kang the
loves
Conqueror is
Loki.
in. I really enjoyed it, and I really enjoyed Jonathan Majors in it, right?
Yeah.
But Ant-Man 3 is where he reprises his role as King the Conqueror. And if I remember correctly, the timeline might be wrong. Like, Ant-Man 3 came out, and then it was bad. It was bad.
Are any of the
Giga
Ant-Mans
bad.
good?
To me, no. Some people like some of them. I
I've
think
never
at
been
best the
intrigued
first
by
one's
it.
kind of mid.
Okay.
I think the
I'm
first
like, why
one
do I care
taps out
about this
right around a
Ant nigga?
6 out of 10. Yeah. Paul
This
Rudd's
nigga's a
charming.
Captain America and this nigga Ant-Man. Get out my face.
I get it. I just think the movies are kind of boring. And this one is worse than boring. It's bad. Part of it is because of COVID. They had to do reshoots, they had to do rewrites, they had to do yada yada. They didn't plan what the fucking next saga would be ahead of time, and so they were the second anything failed, Disney were too scared to commit to it, so they had to change a bunch of shit because they were trying to appease the internet. But Jonathan Majors was the best part of that movie. And so when people were like, "Oh no, Jonathan Majors is the reason it was failing," no, it was failing around him at the time, right? That came out, and was Creed before or after? Was Creed 3 before or after?
Let me also add that I hate to say it, but like I don't think a DV incident would like kill the base of a Marvel like I don't think that would result in the movie failing, you know? I mean, if what I'm saying makes sense.
Yeah, also it didn't happen yet. The DV
Okay,
didn't happen yet. Okay, Ant-Man came out in February, right? And it was giga bad. And then he went straight that release like less than a month later, Creed 3 releases, and he's doing that press tour, right? And then I think it's like days after Creed 3 releases, which is well received, he hits that white girl. And then all of a sudden we're scrambling, right? And it's like, oh, like we can bring him back. Oh, he's getting basically soft right now. I think he's in Loki season 2. I didn't see it. I stopped watching. Mm-hmm. Because absent of Jonathan Majors, the Marvel movies just kind of got worse.
Mid.
They like just crippling. And them being mid is fine because a lot of the Marvel movies have always been mid. Except these were mid without going to a specific place because they didn't plan it and they kept changing it. And it was mid a lot because they kept cranking out as many projects as they possibly could. And those two things ran it into the mud. He just also happened to hit the white girl. And whatever plans they had with Kang, they're like, well, we just can't do them anymore. Not that they were guaranteed to have been there anyway, because they kept changing shit.
But they'll blame it on woke.
They'll blame it on woke. They're wrong. The movies are just kind of mid. And they're mid and aimless. And they're mid and too many. Numerous. Yeah.
Let's make a new superhero movie outside of Marvel and
I mean, I heard Wonder Man's really good.
Oh yeah, I did hear good things about that.
Yeah.
And I love Yahya Abdul.
Yeah, I love him too. He's great. I really liked when him and Anthony Mackie fucked in Black Mirror.
Wait,
I love that episode.
I love that episode.
I love that episode. I remember when it came out and a lot of people were like, "What the fuck? Pissed. What the fuck is this gay shit?" And I was like,
"They're pushing the gay agenda on black men."
Yum 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 yum. I love honestly, this.
I thought it was outside of the gay shit. I thought it was a really interesting take on like, okay, where do we draw the line between like reality and playing a game? As someone who plays a lot of, you know, interactive novels and visual novels, they're like self-insert by nature. So I feel like, you know, a piece of you being in the game was always a possibility, but seeing it taken a step further via technology like this, I'm like, wow, I love this. Yeah. Like, yeah, it was great. I know niggas hated it, but I loved it. And also Nicole Bahari, excellent performance.
Yeah. And then in what Pom Clementif is in it too. She's Mantis in the Guardians movies. Oh, you haven't seen them yet.
She sounds. Oh, is she playing?
She's in the second. She's in the Guardians too. She plays Mantis, if you remember from Marvel Rivals. Or
does she play one of the? Does she play a video game character?
Yeah, she's one of the video game characters in that episode.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. I think she's the one. She's the one lady that Yaya plays as. Right?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yaya's the lady.
Yeah. Yeah. I also think it goes back into the thing that we started this episode with like the relationship to competition that a lot of men, especially gamers, have, right? Where I think there was a really interesting metaphor for this, like, two friends that care about each other platonically, basing a large part of their interaction with each other on a ludic experience, a gaming experience in which the goal is to dominate the other person. And the moment that they physically were inserted, that domination, the touch turned sexual, right? Like these two men want, it's like the men want to dominate, but they also want to feel. And when you eliminate that distance, it's hard to process what we've been like constructed to think and feel towards each other. And also sometimes people need to just be a little freaky.
Yeah, actually, I think that made me really like the ending, actually.
Yeah.
Because the objective wasn't like, oh, we can never do this shit again. But maybe we should consider, you know, because wasn't it like, oh, we're gonna do this like once a year?
I'm pretty sure at the end, Anthony Mackie and his wife make a deal that I don't know if it was once a year, but it was like scheduled once every now and then. We both take off our ring. They basically ended an open relationship. We both take off our rings. You go into the video game and fuck your homeboy, and I go out into the world and I fuck a stranger. And then we both come back and we're gonna be happily married.
Like, honestly, I love that for them.
Yeah,
I actually do.
Yeah, a lot of people didn't like that.
I thought that was great. I thought it was a good way of acknowledging how it wasn't just him fucking the homie in a video game, and not necessarily like a sexuality. Well, I guess kind of it is kind of like part of sexuality, but not in like gay straight.
But yeah, but like, is it at least on Anthony Mackie's point of view? I get it from Yaya's character's point of view, where it's like, I'm gonna play as this girl. There's already a gender thing, and now I'm playing as this girl where I get to be her physically or digitally.
Yeah,
and that now it's gender thing squared, and now you're fucking me. Now there's some sexual things, but also that doesn't have to be queer, because like there's something inherently like the prostate's back there. There is value to sticking some shit up there.
Yeah, I would argue it's queer, but not necessarily. I would argue it's queering in the sense of like him playing as a girl, performing as a girl, and him like and them having this relationship is queer, not necessarily in a like, oh, his relationship with his wife is straight, and his relationship with his friend in the game, like, oh, that's gay, they gay niggas. But I think it's queer in like a non-normative sort of relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Like you fucking your homie in the video game.
Mm-hmm.
That's queer. Not because you gay, but because you're in a video
right.
game.
I agree with that.
Kind of someone else, you know?
It, like, regardless of the individual's sexual orientation, partaking in this experience is queering.
Yeah.
Even if you're not suddenly into dudes, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. No, I'd agree with that. I think that's fair. I think that's poignant.
Damn, now I want to watch the episode.
In conclusion, fellas, fuck your homeboys. It's not gay. It's not gay if you fuck your homeboys. Jonathan Majors, rest in peace, your career. It's not gay if you doing the bending. Thanks, Janet. Right, that's Janet Jackson that says that line.
Yeah. She's like, so
you doing the bending? Yeah. Yeah. Rip Jonathan Majors, potential man.
I was like, he dead. I don't think he's dead.
I mean, the facade of him is kind of gone. Because, like, what do you do after this? Is the, like, maybe this is just, maybe I just don't know enough, and I'm comfortable with that. I'm comfortable going, like, I don't have enough information on the film industry to know what comes next. But it feels like if you're doing a film for the Daily Wire,
your career's
cooked. Like, it's like,
if your desire is to be like a
next
serious
is what
actor.
Dancing with the Stars. Like, that's all that's left at this point, right? I can't think of, like, are there any celebrities, particularly any artists of any kind, that do the right wing bend and bend back?
I don't think you can bend back.
Right.
Not if you're black.
Definitely not if you're black. They will not let it go. No one will let go. And that's not an indictment of anybody.
But like, can you imagine being receptive to like Nicki Minaj again? Although I feel like Nicki was always her politics. True.
I don't think she has politics.
Or I think I honestly, if you look back at some of the old things she said, it's not her saying alt-right adjacent things isn't new. Not even with her cousin with the big balls and the COVID vaccine. Like that, she just always kind of did not. I think people assume since she's a black woman and she's in rap and she's like one of the first, you know, she was like our generation's woman rapper. They're like, she must be woke. But like, that's just the idea that people are quote unquote woke because they're black. And it's just, no, she's not.
Yeah. Well, rip all their careers.
Rip bozos.
Rip bozos. It sucks that losers have so much power.
Right.
But if you don't want to be a loser, where can you find us? To help you not be a loser. There it is. Go ahead.
You can find us on any platform that has podcasts, as well as YouTube, TikTok. I gave up on Instagram. Sorry, I don't like it, y'all.
Fuck Instagram. I don't care.
You can see the little reels on YouTube and TikTok, honestly.
Yeah.
But yeah. Where else can they find us?
We are also on Patreon, Patreon/Black Scholars, where you could sub for $5 a month and get access to our after show office hours, where it's the pod after the pod. We're a little looser, we're a little riskier. We smoke a little, we ingest a little legal substance that may or may not be smoked. And it's just all around a good time. And if you want a sneak peek, I'll put one right here. The Rizzler, Christian Joseph, also known online as the Rizzler, is an American social media personality from New Jersey. He's best known for his Riz face.
Which is that not just like
squints his eyes while
the light skin face?
Is that not just the light skin face?
It's just the light skin face.
Hold the fuck up.
They made this white kid famous because he does the light skin face.
That's the light skin face. Yo, the colonizer blood runs deep.
They colonized the light skin face.
They colonized the light skin face. So if you want to see more of us, go ahead and send it that away. Also, we're about to up the shit that's on there. We're about to invest in some new shit.
Yeah, nigga.
Be prepared. Be prepared. Some big things coming soon. But while we cook that, while you stop being a loser, stay black, stay nerdy, and read books.
Read books and make sure they're black, because there's still 2 days left of Black History Month as we're now talking right now.
Yeah, but when they hear this, it's not going to be Black History Month. I mean, still read some black books, but like, there's no gun behind you, unless